Alright, yeah, welcome back to some more Magic Arena, and we're going back in for the third video with our Esper blink list. So I do apologise for this video not coming up a little bit sooner. It's been a strange week, and sleep has evaded me, so I've mostly been a zombie for a good chunk of it anyway, so that's been fun. But anyway, without further ado, let's finish off this series, and I'll see you in the games. Okay then, let's go, shall we? On the play. Wow, this is the most lacking hand ever. If we get any kind of creature though, like Dust Legion, Bugler, Shield Mare, anything of that sort, like, this hand is fine. I think I'm going to take it. So we can even play like Bellhaunt on this one and 4 Bellhaunts. It's really sketchy though. If our opponent's running any kind of like targeted removal, we could be in trouble, but YOLO. Let's just do Hollowed Fountain tapped. Yeah, just any playable creature. I would even take... well, that's probably the best playable creature we could hit. I would even take a Chupacabra just for the 2/2 value. Ooh, boy. Who likes not having cards in their hand? Our opponent might. Alright, well, swing him with Dust Legion. Yeah, if this is like Boros aggro or something like that, then game over, opponent. Game over. We can do Bellhaunt into Mirror Image, into Mirror Image, into Mirror Image, all copying Bellhaunt, and then we can Lumbering Battlement, so we can do it again. Alright, Bellhaunt. They need to have Lava Coil in hand, or they're in trouble. Even this hand, actually, we can... I think we can almost infinite loop Zealots. We even get Deputy Detention here as well. A Ajani. Okay, so this is going to be like Deputy, target the tokens, kill a Ajani. Wow, even a Bellhaunt. This is... oh man, this is god tier. Alright. Hit the tokens. Kill... well, actually, Ajani isn't killed here because he ticks up one more. But close enough to death that it won't matter. And then we'll pinch them on mana some more. No point killing Deputy anymore. He's a token murderer. Even if you killed Deputy now, you would not get them back. Bellhaunt is basically the only target, and now that we have an extra one as well, oof. This is one of those oof moments. They did have the Lava Coil. Alright, well, they're gonna need another one. Adanto Vanguard, yep, that won't get past my Bellhaunts. I suppose it will with an Ajani, so there is that.
You are capable of more than you
I can always Mirror Image Deputy to hit Adanto Vanguard, but since it really doesn't matter, I guess I could Mirror Image just to make sure he's dead. Yeah, and then Lumbering Battlement can re-flicker the Mirror Images. So, yeah, let's just do this. So I want to copy Deputy. I want to take Vanguard. And then I want to swing 2 at Ajani, and they need Shock or Shivan Fire to prevent Ajani from dying here.
I was not strong enough.
I didn't even take the nutty line that I was aiming for. And this is still just a Roffle Stomp. Okay, so they Lava Coil my Mirror Image. Not my Deputy, I might add. Now we Bellhaunt, take them to 1 card. So they have to take any card that isn't removal for Bellhaunt here just to make sure that they live. We can get in with Deputy Detention as well because they can't really block. Could even do a Zealot, I guess, but I want Battlement value. There's Rekindling Phoenix. So we Mirror Image Deputy Detention. Taking the Rekindling Phoenix. And there we go, swinging. Good God. So this is kind of the matchup we're looking for. Oh! That's nice. We still haven't hit our 5th land, but we have so many runners that it is kind of ridiculous. We could make them pay 4 by chooping their Vanguard. It's a possibility. I think I want to chain these Chupacabras for a moment when Rekindling Phoenix might come back, though. Same thing, I want to keep a mirror image for another deputy detention. It might be worthwhile. I'm just going to Chup 1, though. See if they want to pay 4. It gives them a block, so I suppose I should do this post-combat. Because they might not block, but if I offer to kill one, then maybe they'll pay 4. No, just letting it go. They're dead inside, apparently. Okay. I don't blame them. The will to live has been drained. Using my Bell Haunt. We were close to an infinite combo there. I didn't quite get it, though. Alright, so against this kind of deck, we want to bring in the Shield Mares, because basically they are removal absorbers. They're wonderful. Don't need the Vraska's Contempts all that much. I think just keeping the deputies is better. We can hit Ajani with these, of course, and if we Vraska's Contempt and take them out, then Bugler gets more powerful, because now he hits more often. In fact, there is literally just Justicar's Portal and lands that he can hit. As far as anything else is concerned, I think that will do it. Yeah, I don't think I care about Thief of Sanity all that much. We just gain too much life for our opponent to really get anything done here. So we just need to make sure we had the right hand. Shield Mare gives us that 3-drop that we can work our way into. And yep, this hand's keepable. It has the Bell Haunt and the Deputy, and even some Flicker, so we can reuse either of them. And it's just land and go for our opponent. That was quite a quick transition, actually. Didn't expect that. Alright, let's just keep playing our tap lands. Because we can. Specifically our Orzhov ones, just in case we have to go off the path a little bit here. We do have a 3-drop. It is Deputy Detention, so I'm just not going to play it. And double Bell Haunt with Mirror Image is solid, so let's just play... This is double black, double white. Yep, so Bell Haunt. No red mana for our opponent really sucks for them. I feel bad. This might just be a quick one and done. Yeah, there goes the Lava Coils. And Shocks in a Sacred Foundry, presumably to remove Bell Haunt. Lyra. Lyra is a card. We could play Bell Haunt so that Mirror Image can copy it. We already have the Deputy Detention. I'm tempted to just play the greedy route and let them keep Lyra for a turn. Alternatively, we can do Deputy with Justicar's Portal to protect. Or if they play another Lyra, then I can flicker it and take that Lyra. I think I want to pinch them on mana first, because I don't think we're really in a risky situation right now, especially with the life gain we're putting on. So, Bell Haunt, and then this allows me to play a tap land as well, which is nice. No attacks. So now we have like Mirror Image on Bell Haunt to keep them even lower on cards, us higher on life. Or we can just do the Deputy. It's probably going to be the Deputy though. I'm kind of pushing it at this point. Oh, that's a draw and a half. Oh boy. Okay. That changes some things. Oh, we've got to go for the absolute mean potential, right? Let's do swing. No blocks. Get everything down on board. Just hope they're not running board wipes. I don't know why they would be, but... Mirror Image, copy Bell Haunt, make them discard. Play Deputy, get rid of Lyra. Next turn, Battlement, everything. Flicker for a discard 3. Actually, it would be a discard 2 because of Mirror Image. Mirror Image would target Deputy instead.
To have come so far. Be strong.
So if he wants to swing in with his War Boss, he's going to have to lose it to the Mirror Image here. And then we have a chump on Deputy, and he scoops it up. Oh, no. Oh, that's just brutal. Alright, well that was a ruffle stomp and a half, but that's basically the absolute god draw of a matchup. You know, if you could pick one out of a hat, this kind of deck would be exactly it, because as you notice, we just had so much life gain. We even teched in a fair bit as well. If we'd have had our shield mares, we'd have gained 3, had a 2-3 on board, which didn't die to very much that they were playing. And if they targeted with Lava Coil or Lightning Strike, I gained 3 again. I can also just flicker it to save it, so I can gain like 6 or 9 life with a single 3-drop, which is solid. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for some more stuff in the future. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this one, and I'll see you all next time. Alrighty then, we're going to be on the play. We have a one-lander, so we're just going to immediately pretend that doesn't exist. And this one's potentially okay. The island's a bit sketchy with a Bellhorn in hand, but we do have the turn 3 guaranteed Bugler, so I think we'll take this one. And yep, sweet. Definitely want that land on top. We're not going to be casting Bugler anytime soon, so we're definitely going to draw that. And what are we up against? Hopefully we can dodge Esper control, although this deck does pretty well against it in games 2 and 3. We've already showcased that matchup, so I'd rather not. Looks like a Grixis control, maybe? I don't know how we fare against Grixis, actually. This is going to be interesting to find out. So, Bugler. Gets me... Grixis control's a little bit more creature heavy than the average creature deck, so we could see Chupacabra being reasonable. It is jam-packed full of creature removal though, so the power of Deputy is questionable, as well as one of the better things to hit with Deputy being Nicol Bolas. If I'm forced to protect Deputy with like Justicar's Portal, there's going to be an ETB trigger on Nicol Bolas, which I really don't want, so I think I'll just take Chupacabra and just try to kill it outright, really. So next turn, if we draw anything that's not, any land that's not an island, then we can play a Bellhorn. Otherwise we have an answer to a Thief of Sanity. And we can work our way up to Lumbering Battlement as well. So opponent's going to shock in and pass. Alright, well that's clearly not a removal spell, right? Get swinging. Alright, and because our opponent's holding up and counter magic, we're just going to play on their turn. And see if our opponent wants to remove a Bugler. In response, we'll just get some portal value and refuel our hand a little bit. There we go. We've whiffed our opponent's spell and we've managed to get something of our own. It's a tough one, actually. I could see Hostage Taker being useful. I could also see Mirror Image just getting more value, though. And now that we've used our portal, it's a little sketchy, because you don't really want to play Mirror Image down when you've got a single creature if you're up against a deck that runs a lot of removal. So I actually think Hostage Taker is probably the pick here, so that it deters them from wanting to play Thief of Sanity. We can hold it for a very long time as well. If they're running treasure maps, then maybe we're in a good spot. So I think what I might do... Since our opponent has tapped out in this way, I could see myself playing Lumbering Battlement during the second main and putting Bugler under it. So we have that creature protection, but I could also see myself Bell Haunting as well for the extra value on Battlement next turn. I feel like this is definitely the greedier play, and this is the safer one. But if I could get Bell Haunt down, have it live for a turn, maybe my opponent just goes land Bolas, then I can actually just do like Chupacabra kill Bolas. I'm just not going to get a window to play Battlement, I think. That's a tough one. Well, we know this is happening, so let's just get that out of the way. So we can make them discard and we gain some life. Or I could put Battlement under it. It gets guaranteed value as well, because we get a 6/7. Which deserves an answer, and then Bugler replaces Battlement. Might be worth it. Then again, pinching them on answers also potentially an option. I'm not sure actually. I think we'll go with the bell horn because I'm greedy. If nothing except for I actually just really want too much value, more than I deserve. Alright, so our opponent dumps fungal infection, something to keep in mind. I don't think that actually really affects us. Dust Legion Zealots, I guess, are a thing. Our opponent goes straight for the Contempt. Okay. Ooh, mirror image. We kind of already... We're very close to having the battlement loop here. Oh, our opponent scoops it up. Okay. Fair enough. And must have been garbage. Alright, so against a deck like this, I could see Thief of Sanity being quite useful. Duress is almost certainly. Do I want negates? That's the question. Definitely don't want Shieldmare. Let's just look at the stuff that we don't want in this matchup. I don't think we want Deputy of Detention. And I think we want Vraska's Contempt for Nicol Bolas. Now, I've gone up a fair few non-creatures now. We're now in 12 non-creatures, as opposed to like the 4 in the baseline. So I think we want to cut Bugler. We've already got Thief of Sanity as kind of our card advantage engine as well. Justicar's Portal. It's actually not Justicar, by the way, but it sounds cooler, so I'm going with it. It's actually Justicia. Something like that. That's what Google told me. But yeah. Right. Yes, we like the discard. I kind of like the Hostage Takers, though I'm not entirely sold on them. But they're great for stealing Thieves of Sanity. Maybe one mirror image we want to go down, since it's a little sketchy when you're playing into your opponent's untapped mana. And I kind of want to do some negate action as well. Get like 3 negates in here. Go down, 1 Choop. This is where it gets a little tough. And the time is running out. Go down to Justice Portal, and we'll do 2 mirror image. Yeah, done. Whew. Good God. Yeah, it's a tough one to side with this deck. It's really getting the right composition, we'll say. Ooh, turn 1 Duress, turn 2 nothing, but then turn 3 Thief of Sanity and turn 4 Thief of Sanity. Seems pretty solid if we can dodge our opponent's removal, which Duress could help with. And we're on the draw as well with reasonable mana. Only downside to this mana is that we have to play Island to play Thief of Sanity, which means turn 4 Bellhorn is just out of the question. So we're going to Duress, see what our opponent's doing. 2 Discovery Dispersals and a Sinister Sabotage. Well, they're going to be discovering on turn 2. Nothing really I could do about that. And then turn 3, they're almost certainly just going to hold up and Sinister Sabotage. So I think I'm just going to take the counter spell, so I can resolve this Thief of Sanity more likely. But this Discovery Dispersal is probably going to clean up the missing cards in their hand. So who knows, really. We were quite blessed with a Dust Legion Zealot here, which means I can go the Isolated Chapel and Zealot as a redraw. It's nice to try and get another land, potentially like a Watery Grave or Drowned Catacombs for the Thief then. Thought Erasure, go for it. Good luck. So, most likely, 9 times out of 10, I'm assuming they're going to take Thief of Sanity. Yes. Alright, which means we're going to drop this one, and it's potentially just going to eat a really huge removal spell from our opponent, which is unfortunate. But it's literally our best play, so we're going for it. And we did leave our opponent with no removal spells, though they will have 3 unknowns to find one, so who knows, really. If it does survive the untap step, though, we have so much protection with the double portal. And our opponent digging here, almost certainly looking for a cast down or something of that sort, and they bottomed 1, or graveyarded 1, and kept the other. Ooh, boy. Oh, that's not good for them. Alright, get swinging. didn't find the removal for Thief of Sanity, and now we get a hit in. I think I might just take Thought Erasure and have a look at those extra cards. I could also see myself taking the other Thief of Sanity, but I think protecting the one that we've got, especially with 2 Flicker spells in hand, is just fine. So let's go have a dig, shall we? Let's do that and that, so it looks like we're holding up and counter magic. Looking like you have something. Ooh, is quite a powerful technique. So we're holding up in this portal they know about, and then now we have this blue mana which might represent a negate in their eyes. There's Nikki B. Okay. So to deal with that, I think we don't Bellhaunt here. I'm gonna Vraska's Contempt it, I think. But that does open me up to getting absolutely destroyed by a follow-up play, which is the worry. The thing is, though, without killing Bolas here, I'm not really doing anything anyway. So it's basically I'm cornered into this play. At least we get another card out of them. And apparently they've had enough. They're not even going to go see what the top deck is. Well, pretty decent. Pretty decent. Ranks were reset, I think, day before yesterday, or yesterday, something like that. So down to gold tier 4. I'm going to try and get to diamond this time around, for whatever it's worth. For those who don't know as well, oh, that's me. Sorry about that. For those who don't know, the actual new ranking system will give you card styles depending on your rank as well. So there's only 2 at the moment. If you get gold tier 4, you get Wizard's Lightning in the new card style. And then if you get to Platinum, the next one up, Platinum 4, you get Vraska's Contempt. So there's a little bit more reason to go for ranks, and I think that Platinum is easily achievable for most players, I would say, if you've got a decent enough grind deck. So I always try to aim for Platinum, because I think that's probably where, if you don't really care about rank, the value of it starts to drop off from that point forward. Because the season ends give you, I think, 3 packs and 1,000 gold, so 4 packs to get to Platinum. And then from that point forward, it becomes a little bit more of a grind, and then the extra pack you gain starts losing its value. But yeah, I'd recommend anyone try to go for like Platinum every single season, even if you don't really like ranked, just play it up to Platinum and then go back into the unranked queues or something like that. I think it's a pretty good value proposition anyway. But anyway, guys, we're going to leave it off here. I hope you've all enjoyed today's episode. If you have, then be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for some more content in the future. This is the 3rd video for this weekly series as well, so this is where we're going to leave this off on the channel specifically. But if you did enjoy this particular deck, I will offer as a reward for those who help out the channel via Patreon or Twitch subscriptions a 4th video for each weekly deck series every week, and you get access to every single video that I've made in that tier as well. So there's a lot of content for anyone who wants to help out on Patreon or Twitch for as little as $1 a month. Anything helps, and I'm just grateful that anyone decides to do so. So thank you very much if you are already doing that, and if you're considering it as well, I appreciate it greatly. But anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it off here. I hope you've all enjoyed, and I'll see you all later for next week's deck series. Ta-ra!